It get hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chances. Hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chances. Hotter in the summer.
Front of your back, be careful who you hugging, you dab. Cause these niggas ain't your brother like that, don't really love you like that. From the land of snakes, trying to be a great, trusting everybody that I love, that was my mistake. Turn me cold-hearted to a savage. If you f me over, I ain't giving out passes. Doing big shit, we ain't doing nothing average. Hotter in the summer if you ask.
It get hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chances. Hotter in the summer.
Went from wearing Chuck Taylor to Balenciaga. Sweaty think I'm rubbing on the genie bottom. Giving nada, saying nada, I'm just pushing product. I made my waves in the winter, now my summer hotter. Move too swift for all the lame shit. You asking for a favor, how I know we ain't the same, bitch. Watch how I in and out lane switch. They trying to earn cheese off a K, but they ain't Swiss.
Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tiny, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a Chobani, cause her body getting bony. Late night, heavy scrolling, vape light, heavy smoking. We got our healthy habits, we been already growing. It's like we drowning in them, it seems the levee's broken. But it's not too late to change them. And refrain from being slaves to the vices that encage them. I'm writing on this page like I'm throwing hands with Satan. Don't run from all those demons, gotta stand your ground and face them. Sometimes you break, but through destruction comes a renovation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. Yeah. Liquidity dry, I couldn't quit if I tried. It's been a ride through all the waves and the tides. Little emptiness inside from all them days with the guys. Try to mask it, but I know you see the pain in his eyes. All the lows and the highs, all the gray in the sky. Every reason I should throw away and swallow my pride. All my life been like a permanent grind, I just deserving my shine. And you can't even tell until I push the curtains aside. Hey, and it's disturbing behind. But yo, y'all love to say it's worse in your mind. Still I'm searching to find something that's bigger than a verse or a rhyme. Find your wings and then the courage to fly. Cause we all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation.
Let's get it! Woo! Welcome back, G's. Hope you guys doing well. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Welcome back, fam. Welcome back. Good to see you guys. It's already Wednesday, man. Time flies, all right? Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow we will open up here for 100 people, a private group right now. It's gonna be absolutely incredible, okay? 100 people are gonna be allowed to get in, all right? We're gonna talk about everything in the second tier. It's gonna be incredible. Also, quickly want to reflect a little bit to yesterday, okay? Because yesterday, I have to be honest. I need to step up like a man and show you something. I need to show you something about yesterday's chart, the gold chart specifically. And yesterday's stream as well here. So let's go over that in a second here. Let me put on a nice song. Let's first get it down. Let's do this one right there. There we go. Fantastic, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Let me see what we have in the chat here first. We're going to talk about gold today. About our potential setups here. We're going to talk about yesterday as well. I quickly want to review yesterday. And a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things to talk about today, okay? Big day today. We're going to prepare for tomorrow. And then Friday, we're going to host a private stream for all the new members in our group. All right? A welcome stream, you could say. It's going to be a private session in our Discord. So it's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about that as well here. Well, let's make sure that we are ready for today. And hopefully we can get a nice, really nice, clean setup today once again. Okay? Let's see what we have here in the chat. Let's see what we have. Are we going to do some push-ups today? I hope so. I hope you guys are going to do some push-ups today. And we agreed on it together. Okay? We agreed on it. We had a plan. If we win a trade, you guys do 50% of the pips in push-ups. That's the plan. That's the rule. Right? 50%. So 100 pips is 50 push-ups. And I want some guys, our core, I want to see it recorded. I want to see it in our Discord. I want to see it recorded. I want to see proof. Okay, because if I lose and I have to do push-ups, then you want to see proof as well, right? That's the fair. That's how we do it. So we train while we earn. That's it. Let me see here. We have Yo-Yo Sky. Welcome. Muzamel Rashid. Good to see you back again. Candle Slanger. Good to see you as always. Thank you for being here. Cam Kang. Bro, I did chest yesterday. I don't want to do more chest. Wilfred, good to see you. Trunka, my man, good to see you, bro. Rian, good to see you. Hope you read my email yesterday. Good to see you on stream again. Fantastic. Johannes, win or lose won't matter because we got good risk management for sure. So far, we're still on a winning streak, but I have to talk about yesterday because there was indeed a trading setup, okay? It was my responsibility. We're going to talk about this. Lord Blanket. We have Jurgen. What up, man? Jurgen, good to see you. Daniel. Nice. Savivix, good to see you again. Welcome back. The boy Scheme IG, thank you for putting in the work and effort in our private group already. You're crushing it. You're being active, posting setups. Love it. Good stuff. Maria. ¿Cómo estás, Maria? Huh? Muy bien, muy bien. Let's go. Okay. Fantastic. All right, before we continue here, let's quickly go over gold yesterday. I think it's important to mention here because right now gold is holding tight around a key level. But let's talk about yesterday real quick because, you know, we didn't trade yesterday. We didn't took a trade yesterday. We took a trade every single stream, except yesterday. And yesterday there was no trade. At least that's what I thought. There was no trade, utilizing of course LTA and everything. But there was an LTA setup, okay? And that is my responsibility. And I remember some people in our community and some people in the chat that are using and utilizing LTA right now, trading with LTA concepts. They saw it. They saw it and they even mentioned it. So I don't know what happened here in regards to this. Indeed, completely correct. So let's draw. And I need to go to yesterday here. Let's go back around there. Okay. Obviously, we had that strong expansion, right? So we had to draw the swing PVC or the swing from the top to the bottom. And indeed, we came back towards the swing value area high here at 2365, okay? That was the one, indeed. So I was looking at the 2361 because I expected price to take out the London low and therefore tap into the previous daily value area high, previous weekly value area high. But what happened was we actually held in the swing value area high, as you can see here, all right, around 2365. So I think it was, I don't know who it was. Anyways, so for down, okay, we came down here and we tapped into it already multiple times. And what happened was if you go to the 15-minute, you can see clearly that this was indeed that break. This was indeed that trade. So we had an entry model number 1, page 50 in our book, in our ebook right here, okay? On the 15-minute, so not on the 30-minute, but on the 15-minute. We had it right there. Obviously, this was our entry model number 1 right here. Let's highlight this real quick. And then we would have put our stop loss below the swing value area high. And we would have, of course, targeted the highs, right? Like we said before. So things played out perfectly in terms of, you know, we came up and we came down and we came up. However, I was looking at the previous daily value area high a little bit lower because I saw the London lows here. And I saw the fact that if you wanted to manipulate the London lows, I was like, perfect. You manipulate the London lows and you then go for the Asian highs. So that was my idea. And I was a little bit stuck in that stage right there. So in essence, if you look on the 50-minute, this would have been a perfect entry model, to be honest. Tapping into that entry, stop loss below, and then target the highs. Boom. That's it. Okay. So it's gonna happen more often on stream sometimes, where I personally see something LTA related as well, and just don't see it or don't take action or whatever the case may be. We're gonna have these things sometimes on stream as well. Okay. We're not perfect here. Sometimes we do indeed miss out on a trade because it's an actual trade setup that aligns exactly with LTA concepts and with what we're doing here. So for that reason, whenever that occurs, I also want to be honest to you guys as well, right? It's not only going to be, sticking to my word, there was no trade. No, there was a trade. I just didn't see it. I was just looking at the previous daily value high here. Overall though, would have been a big trade. I know that some people still took it regardless. And that's exactly what I wanted. I want people to think, okay, I'm just going to follow my own thing. I know exactly what the entry model is. I know exactly what LTA concepts is, how we can utilize it. And I want people to think this way as well here. So let that be a fantastic lesson as well overall. So overall, very good. Okay. That we still saw a really good trade setup yesterday. Doesn't matter if we actually took it or not. It's better than a loss, not taking a trade. But again, there was a setup. So I wanted to set this trade. Okay. For now though, yeah, let's go into the day. Okay. Let's get back to work and let's go to the hourly chart here. Of course, you see clearly that we are still holding up here. I just want to, you guys to see that we're highlighting that trend. So once again, we're doing this just for particular reasons. If you step into it, usually you see some sort of reaction from it. So I want you guys at least to be aware of that. It's not that we trade from trend lines or anything like that, but I just want you to be aware of the fact that we're still holding above it. And we have been respecting it extremely well. So therefore, pay very close attention to that here. Now, let's talk about the 30-minute and let's go into the actual previous day here. So the previous day, you know, we still created that higher high. That higher high is created. We have set a higher low. We failed to break the previous high here. So I do think that we're going to see a little bit more of a potential pullback just because this is not strong enough in my opinion right now. And at the same time, you can also see that the yield is also not looking that particularly strong as well as the dollar. I think the dollar is now also back and still below the previous daily POC. We had a really beautiful trade in London, by the way. I'm going to talk about that one also in a second. But yeah, overall, I think that we're potentially might be pulling up a little bit, which is now holding gold a little bit backward. But again, we are above the exact level at 23.86 right now, which is the previous daily value or high. Once again here, we're trying to hold on, but you can see that the momentum is not that particularly strong here. But if you see the volume coming in here, you know, and we fill up that gap and you flip strong bullish, we might still have a chance of continuing up here and driving price further up. So we want to pay attention to that. But again, you guys know it. We have to pay attention also to the 4-hour closure, right? The 4-hour closure is what matters in 36 minutes. And I think once the 4-hour closure has been done and it's closed and a new 4-hour opens, I think then we have for the rest, you know, that further continuation possibility, or at least something in that manner here. So next level is the 2370. Okay, I want you guys to be aware of the 2370 as well here. So let's highlight the 2370, which is the previous daily POC. And you can see also really nicely how that POC level aligns super nice, super clean with that trend line. And, you know, it could work as an extra confluence. We have been talking about this already previously in the swings as well. And when you see these trend lines, that this can be an extra benefit. Same as the Fibonacci, same as horizontal support or resistance levels, or even supply and demand zones, whatever you trade, you can use this as an extra confluence as well. So just be aware of the fact that once you get to the POC, you're going to hold support potentially on this trend. There's no news, nothing crazy for the rest. So it should be relatively clean. The question is, will there be enough like volume, consistent volume here put into place here? So for now, we're breaking below the PD very high here. Pay attention to how we're coming down, and if you're coming down, the POC is where it's at. Overall, the trend is still quite strong whatsoever, so pay very close attention to that as well. Okay. Now we had a beautiful trade with GU also in our private group here, so great for you guys that took action right away. And you know, the beautiful thing was, I didn't even say buy now or sell now. I just gave you the key levels, and I said literally, this is for our core group in our private group already. I said here, this is where you need to pay attention to. Key levels, key levels, key levels. The analysis, reclaim back above the Sunday open. Super powerful. Tapping above it after coming down is usually a very good sign. And the dollar was, of course, in that resistance, all right, from the POC. And maybe 30 minutes later, boom, we had a nice, I think like 3-2-1 right there. Tapping into that entry model 1 on the 15 minute. Coming in right away, super clean, and then continue its momentum up with much higher than that as well before coming back down here. So you see, we came up TP1, TP2, and then we started to come down here. Obviously, your stop loss should have already be filled in profit. So good that you guys were taking it here, and I'm very proud of you guys. You actually take action as well. Very, really, really nice to see that you guys are putting in the work. Okay. Super good stuff. Let me see if we actually have some guys here. Beautiful. Ravensword, good to see you, man. Good. Very, very nice. Shipley also fantastic. You guys are taking action right here. Okay. Yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up with it. Okay. We're going to post so many more setups on a day-to-day basis here. Not just for gold, okay? Especially in our Discord, we're not only trading gold. On stream we do, but on Discord we of course looking at many more different types of pairs and everything that matters. So yeah, man, the guys are starting to get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. How do we get in your private group? So tomorrow we will open up for 100 guys. Make sure you be here on the stream. We're gonna launch it on stream. Okay. So while we're in a trade or whatever the case may be, we're going to launch it on stream tomorrow for 100 guys here. So pay very close attention. It's only if you're serious about growing. We just need We need 1 year of your full attention. That's it. 1 full year of focus. 1 full year. If you're like, "Ma, I'm not really into that. I cannot really pay my attention. I don't even want to." Just don't get in. Don't be interested whatsoever. We need 1 full year of focus from you. That's all it is, because it's a process, okay? And you're gonna be guided through that process, of course. Not just the lecture series by itself, okay? Not just the setups, not just the community. It's gonna be much more than that, event and all that stuff. I need your full focus here. It's not gonna be $2,000. Don't worry about that either. But again, tomorrow's the day where we're gonna open up for 100 people. So the reason why 100 people, number one, I don't see the reason of getting a lot of more people in right away. I think we need to do it in steps, you know, get people in the first batch. We call you, you know, number one, the early birds. Get in first with our people that are already in our community right now, work with them, step it up, and then open a new wave. We just want to get the feedback. We just want to, you know, follow the process as well. And we want to make sure that the first guys can actually lead the second wave and the third wave and the fourth wave, right? It's that process. That's how we do it. That's how you build a system around a trading strategy that works and that is efficient. And that's the way we do it. So yeah. So the 4-hour closure, if you close above the PD value area high here, still, and yield is weaker or whatever the case may be, then, you know, there is a chance of a continuation still possible. Because it's still a higher high here. We still have not broken the high, or we have not created a new low here. So we're still in that, you know, consolidation right now. So anything is possible when we're looking at a closure above, potentially coming into that gap here. We still have that gap above here, which is around the 2400-ish. So that's potentially still nice, you know, a nice and clean target to take in consideration as well. Yeah, man. Is that a group in Discord or something like Telegram? No, we don't work with Telegram. I noticed that there are too many scams in Telegram. Too many just, you know. Nah, we like Discord. Discord is clean, organized for the setups and everything like that. It's just fantastic. When we share our setups, that it's clean. When we share our videos, that it's clean. By the way, we got a lot of messages from people that got scammed by fake names. Just be very careful. Just don't assume that I will message you with a generalized AI message. Hey, how's your trading going? And then trying to set you up within a copy trading system on a random broker you never heard from, or especially never heard me talk about it on stream. Okay, so just to conclude here, I will never message you first. Our team will never message you first, whatsoever. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. We'll make sure that it's publicly announced in our Discord. If you really want to get in touch with you, you will know when we message you. Okay, so pay very close attention to that. Hey, how's your trading going? Or these like crazy stupid like AI, you know, sentences, which I would never speak that way, obviously, right? So it's unfortunate, man. It's a really crazy. Like we have removed. I will show you how many Lorenzo we remove on a day-to-day basis. It's not Lorenzo's anymore. It's now Gavin's as well a lot lately. Okay. Yeah, right now there was another one in the chat. I see it right now. So let me get rid of this guy real quick. There we go. Yeah, if you go to bands, I think we can see it. There we go. So, yeah. Okay. Say less. Say less. Okay. Say less. Say less. These motherfuckers are making more money than me. Crazy. Where's your trade? Yeah, make sure that you download the ebook. Okay. Then you will you know exactly when we're getting to our key levels here. So then you will know. Then you will know when our trade setup play out here. So yeah, I hope I said it straight from yesterday. Indeed, there was a trade set up at the 21. I need to see exact level. It was at 2370 yesterday. Stop loss was below. Value area high bounce. Perfect, actually. We knew this already. We even talked about it. But yeah, no, it was not in the 30-minute though. It was on the 15-minute. But I think there's a big chance we're going to head back towards that same level. So yeah. Make sure that if you are trading on the stream, right? Make sure you focus on Owanda. So for example, I figured out as well that the FXCM chart right now. So let's go to gold real quick. Gold. The levels are the same. So levels are solid. Everything works really well. FXCM is just as good. The only thing is that there is around 3 unit difference. So it's like 2373 on FXCM. Whereas on Wanda it is 2370.8. Okay, so there is a slight difference there. So when I say 2370, make sure that you confirm this with your broker. If you trade something something similar, okay? That is important. Yeah, what can you do against these scammers? I mean, yeah, what can I do, right? It's like you can, like I can post an announcement every week. That's what I can do for all the new people that come in. But yeah, in my head, right? I always feel that in my head, it would never happen. So now in my head, I'm like, I would never get scammed. I would never fall for that. But it's just not the reality. It's just not how everyone, thinks. So yeah, they apparently do it because it works. Otherwise they would already, they would have stopped already a long time ago. So no, we're going to be a little bit more on top of it. Okay. Your ebook link does not work. I think it works, my friend. Get your free ebook. No, it should work. It should work. It should work. Yeah, 100%. Oh, definitely. Yeah, let's wait for this 4-hour closure, right? Always. In this case, the 4-hour, it's perfect, because once the 4-hour is closed, we have like a 3-hour window. And the reason why I say 3 and not 4 is because the last hour is usually, again, where most of that manipulation happens. So once the 4-hour is closed, we know that from there onwards, we have 3 hours of just full focus on the 15, 30, and 1 hour. And find our setups right there. So yeah, man, 4-hour closure. Let me write it down real quick. Wait for 4-hour close. This is in 20 minutes, something like that. Why is no one at the LTA trading floor at your Discord? We're setting it up. So we have not set it up for now. We're going to relaunch it very, very soon. And it starts to this Friday with a private live stream. For all the new members. And then I think next week or the week after, we're going to be back on stream full time. So that's going to be nice. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. Let's see. There's a swing volume at 2409. If price closes above the previous daily value high, would you look for an entry model to the swing value high? Where's the swing value high? What is the swing you're looking at? So what I see here is that the actual swing is lower. So what I see here is different. For example, if you go to the Friday, okay, the reason why we're getting rejected here and the reason why this was a take profit point was because the Friday range. So for example, we had that then, let's say that 15-minute entry yesterday that we didn't take. That was initially there. Then this would have of course been a target. And then you would perfectly manipulate the Asian high as well. You took out all that liquidity above and you tap into that EPD. We call this the EPD POC here. And look at how you get rejected from it. Super, super nice, super clean. So from that you could probably, and I'm not, depending on what time it was, I think it was a little bit on the later side, but there was an entry model here. If you still trade later on, but I doubt it. It would have been very late. But if you were in the United States, it would have been still possible. So that was the actual level where we got rejected from perfectly right now, and that's why I think now we have to come down a little bit more before we look for our entries here. Especially before us the 4-hour closure. The 4-hour closure will determine where we at, and then we know. But yeah, super important level. So when it comes down to closing above the previous daily very high, I doubt that we, to be honest, we will close above. But we'll see. You only do private live streams in the future? No, no, man. No, man. YouTube, man. We love it. We love it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing about, you know, the private group as well. Of course, we have so many different pairs, so many different things, so many trading opportunities then. Okay, for gold, we have to be focused. With gold, I think we can get like throughout the whole day, like good setups, you know, 1 or 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It depends. On New York, it's mainly 1, sometimes 2. When you are able to look at multiple pairs, of course, throughout multiple sessions, man, there is just an abundance of opportunities that actually play out on a day-to-day basis here. So yeah. Why does your LTA indicator not draw the dollar line on the start of the day on other pairs? It should be good. It should be good. I mean, Australian dollar against US dollar. I'm just scrolling through it randomly, right? Australian dollar yen, Euro USD, oil, platinum, silver, Nasdaq, US 30. Looks good to me. How did you manage this GU trade? So TP1, TP2. And then I aimed for the swing very low, but we came back down. So we had our GU trade here. Yeah. So the entry model was right around there. Or I still have it. TP1, TP2. So the entry was here. Stop loss was, of course, there. And we targeted the highs initially. So TP1, TP2. After that's done, I wanted to leave some running for a potential move towards the top. If we get there, if we get to that swing from the previous week. But we turned around, we flipped. So after that, TP1 stop loss went on break even. TP2 stop loss went below. I need to see here below this wick. So stop loss was trailed towards this wick here. Right there. And then price came down. With our remaining like 25%. Guys, learn to trade one pair. It will help you trading. I do agree. If you are a beginner, yeah, focus on one pair. Iona says, Lorenzo, thank you for the ebook. It really changed my perspective on the market. Now I'm ready to step up the game with the yearly membership. Let's go. Let's go. If you're focused for 1 year, let's go. Yes, so our first video is released. It's a small 75 minutes. 75 minutes. Okay, it's the introduction video. We talk about why volume is king, mainly. And the foundation, you need to set up the foundation first, of course. The second video will be uploaded within the next coming days. I'm aiming for the somewhere this weekend. So it's gonna be a constant process. A lot of videos are coming your direction here. So yeah, same as the setups. For the team as well, for the people that are already in, make sure that you are also paying attention to the Forex right now. Okay, we just have to open the Forex. We're going to open the futures, the gold, and the indices. Forex is open now. Okay, we're making sure that this is all set in stone. And that means also that you guys can post as well. Do take that into consideration. It's not just me. You guys can post as well. Especially the members that are verified. Okay, have completed the test. But if you don't, fine. But at least follow this, right? Pair, key levels, analysis/confluence, potential entry model at which time frame. Followed by your screenshots right there, okay? Make sure you posted this and keep your charts clean. Make sure it's readable for other people as well here. And that should do it. That should be good. Why stay? Because you're consistent about stop loss and TP. Yeah, so it's the trading management also, right? The trailing of the stop loss, when to trail, when to go and break even right away, when to get out. Yeah, these things takes time. And these things have saved us many times as well, man. Over the last like, what, 10 streams. Knowing when to get out, when to stay in, and when not to stay in. And when to just leave it running. You know, when to leave it running. Dr. Red, failure rate high at 23.78. Which one? Hi Lorenzo, please give me a hint on a tap into the level of the Sunday open. What time, on which time zone are you using? Into the level of the Sunday open. What time, on which time zone are you using? We always look at New York. So UTC the -4, regards to the time zone. What time frame? Is that what you're looking at? Or market opening? So the market opens at 5 p.m. for the Forex pairs. It opens at 6 p.m. for gold. Futures opens at 6 p.m. as well. That's how we have the indicator here, so you don't have to don't have to think about it. Otherwise, I'm always looking. Okay, 6 to 6 or the week. Okay, this is a Sunday. This is a Monday. Wasting too much time. That's how we have that free indicator. Okay, you can get it as well. Right here. Mark Lolo higher high yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how it develops around this level. Let's see how it develops around this level. Was not that much volume traded, as you can see here. So this might be a little bit weaker as yesterday. There's a kind of a difference there, but I will keep a close eye on it. When we have your educational playlist back up, once the LTA concepts content comes out. There's a swing at 23.78. Yes, the value are high. Keep it up, fam. Keep it up. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. You guys are. This is exactly what I dreamed of. This is what I dreamed of. Okay. When did we release the ebook? 2 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah. This is it. This is what I want. I want you guys saying, hey, Lorenzo, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Because you're nailing it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Really, really awesome. We all know that the PDPUC is for sure the sweet spot, right? We can all agree on that one. The previous daily PUC is the sweet spot. For potential buys here. Wanted to get that out for sure. 8 minutes for the hourly closure and then the 4-hour closure as well. So hit not. Hit not. How do you come up with these names, man? It's like, I've seen a couple guys here. Candle Slanger always sticks with me. Big Wick Energy. Hit not. Why don't you just call yourself your own name? Yeah. I'm doxed already, so nothing to hide. We are on the swing POC. Yes, we are. I think we are. No, we are at the current week, I think. Yeah, the current week. But I do not see any entry models around this year. I think that indeed what that guy said about the swing value area high here. So this is the low, this is the high, this is the value area high. That has potential at 23.79. That has potential. Lower time frame swing value or higher. That has potential, but it depends, right? We have 4-hour closure now. So no one says I am no one though. Hope to be someone one day. Someone one day. Ah, that's why your name is No One? Dude, you are already someone. You don't need to have your shine on YouTube to become someone. Let me tell you that already. You should already be someone before you become someone, if that makes sense. That should be the mindset. It's not that you are a nobody and you want to become somebody. No, you should be the man that becomes the man. Because it's not going to bring you happiness. Let me tell you that already. Are you still going to do push-ups on stream? Yeah, why not? But we're not going to lose this time, so you are going to do push-ups today. Yeah, so let's quickly go to the Asian low again, same thing, or the London low, same thing as yesterday. High is already taken out, Asia is already done. So this is, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. 23.79 might have something. I think it's aligning also with the... It's aligning with the POC here as well. You see that? On this internal swing. It's aligning also with the POC. So yeah, there is a chance that if we close this candle semi indecisive, let's say, and the next candle creates like a strong bottom wick and we flip, that there is a chance of an entry there. Can also be on the 30 minute. Can also be on the 30 minute as well. That's gonna be an entry model number 1. Man, I should have given these things names. We're now calling it entry model number 1, number 2, and number 3. How lame is that? That's pretty lame to me, right? Anyways, we'll fix this later. We'll fix this later. Why did you choose the PUC over the last swing PUC? So, good question. Now, this is the low, this is the high. This is where the most volume has been traded yesterday. This is we have never retested it. I think when you come down here, you have all these other confluences aligning. So you have that massive trend that we're holding, right? It's like that double confirmation. We would fill up that gap here, so that gap will be filled. The sessions will be already manipulated. And we would come back towards that low that created that high. So there are a lot of confluences around the 2370. That's just a sweet spot, the highest probability when coming back to that level here. For now though, the 4-hour closure is happening in 1 minute. And we're still holding above it. Yeah, we're gonna come with nice names, fam. Entry model Zeus. Entry model Poseidon. Yeah, I like that already. I like that already. We'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah, it's holding up really nicely. So now the 4-hour closure is there. So now we have a 3-hour window of entry models after this closure. All right, done. Okay, 4-hour, reasonable, nice. Yeah. We might get there one more time. If it's gonna be that one, I think it's gonna be like the 30 minute. So the next 30 minutes. Yield is definitely slowing down, so that's a really good sign here. We have the dollar as well. I think it's doing the same. I think the dollar is a bit stronger. It's still getting rejected, fam. It's still getting rejected in the previous daily PUC. Really, really nice. Really nice. So the 106 is fantastic. So that's a rejection. We got rejected here. That's how we took our GU trade in London. We're now back at that same level, holding below it. So this is all looking good from that standpoint. Now it's time for entry soon. Euros, I want to join the LTA membership tomorrow. How will it work? So we're gonna open it on stream. 400 people. We're just gonna launch it on stream. We will make sure that you are gonna be there. Preferably before the 4-hour closure. right? The trades before the entry models. So make sure you are on time tomorrow if you're interested there. Okay? You have to be on time. You have to be on time. Yeah. Why don't you trade on Monday and Friday? I heard a lot of bad things about these days. Well, actually, to be honest, I think that Mondays are great. However, indeed, the last Monday was pretty wild here. But there was a really nice setup on a Monday. Also, utilizing the Sunday Open. And I think the week before, we had something similar. Was also pretty decent. Well, it was not. I have to say, on Monday, the previous week was not that great. But look at this, man. Look at this. How easy do you want to make money? You come up, you come and tap into the Sunday Open. You hold above it, and you go up forever. You literally go up forever. Right? You've been coming up the whole week. The second week, the third week. The week before that, what happened there? You opened, you held above it. Never came down, never traded below the Sunday Open. So practically every single month, or every single week of the previous month, current month, we've been trading above the opening price of the week. The only thing that happened yesterday or Monday was just that massive swipe of liquidity, which is still extremely bullish if you close above it. So we're doing the same thing. So I like that. I like to just pay very close attention to the opening price of the week. Do we trade below it? Do we trade above it? Do I see any entry models? Does it make sense? Is there enough volume? Is there enough consistency? Is there like news? Yes or no? And I make a decision if I trade on a Monday or not. That's usually the way I look at the Mondays. The Fridays, you can always kind of expect some sort of manipulation. Some sort of turning point at some point in the market. Usually New York Stock Exchange open. So you just want to be aware of that. But if you catch the right trade on a Friday, you're probably gonna make some decent amount of money. Or like at least you're gonna get your pips in, that's for sure. Yeah, you have to pay extra attention on Friday. What was the orange line? That's a Sunday Open. We're getting rejected from the previous daily failure high. We came up so much during that swing, so we bounced from that swing that we're already up here at the previous daily failure high here. So yeah, just pay attention around that as well in the next closure. Facing that resistance there, pretty strong resistance there. Yeah, who has downloaded the ebook already? And let me know in the chat if you have downloaded the ebook. I'm just gonna set up a poll real quick. Let me see. I just want to know how many people, because we have a lot of new people again. Let me get a poll real quick here. Have you downloaded the free ebook? Free LTA Concepts ebook. Just wanted to know. Wanted to see what the percentage is here. Let's see, I printed it. All right, nice. %79%? Oh, 300 votes. Okay. Okay. I was like, no way. No way. Important, man. If you wanna trade with us here on stream and you wanna win 70% of the time, you want to lose 30% of the time, you want to break even with us also, all right? So the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then, yeah, you have to know what we're doing. That's what I would recommend you. Because then there are no more questions when we enter, why we enter. Already 852 likes, man. Like, what is going on, man? I was quite comfortable, you know, chill. You know, nice, like 1,500 people watching. You know, 2,000 people sometimes. Yeah, chill, relax. You know. Yeah, previous daily very high is holding back. It's holding back. Do you watch Champions League? I do not watch football, man. I can't take it anymore. I watch, like, you know, international competition and stuff, like international football. But no, man. Give me fights. Give me something like, you know. Give me something more aggressive. Hockey is what you need. I don't think that the Netherlands even has a hockey team. I honestly don't think so. Like, we're talking ice hockey, right? Honestly, I don't think we don't even have a team. At least I don't know about it. I don't know about. No, we have crazy kickboxers though. We have the best kickboxers in the world. In my country, it's either you're gonna either play soccer or you fight. Like there's nothing really else to choose from. You do either kickboxing or you play soccer. That's it. So what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for price to come down lower. And if it comes up higher, I'm gonna wait how we react around the previous daily very high. And I think after that we have clean traffic, man. After that break and closure above, I think we have clean traffic to the upside, further continuation. So in essence, waiting for that next 30 minutes to do its thing. And see if we can close above that very high level. And then I think we will have nice potential continuation here. The 4 hours closed, yeah, 4 hours done. So now it's 3 hours of just entry models. Trying to find entry models that fit with our book. So 75% says it downloaded it. 700 votes, okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. We're almost at 7,000 downloads. In the first 2 weeks, so that's top. And I can see it in the chat. I can see it right now. Do you give signals here live on stream? I mean, I just trade. And when I trade, and then when I take a trade, I take it live. That's it. You will not see me entering behind the scenes and just put something random on the trading view chart. No, you will see it all. The wins, the lose, the losses, the good, the bad, and the nothing sometimes as well. Depends. If it doesn't reach the entry model, there is no trade? Of course not. That makes sense, right? If there's no entry model, there is no trade, of course. So yeah, that makes sense. Some people, like yesterday, they see big price moves in the market and they have to feel they have to jump on board and they can't control themselves. And then they say, yeah, I missed the trade. But oh, it's like, bro, you never missed a trade because you never even had a plan in the first place. So how can you miss a trade when you never even had a plan? Yeah, but price movement. Yeah, price movement. Market goes up all the time. Up and down all the time. What is your plan? That's it. Yeah, but I missed the trade. Yeah, no, he didn't miss a trade. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like, how can you track your progress if you and how do you know if you got an edge in the market? If I would play the game like, okay, you know, I see this, so I'm now gonna take a short from this area of supply, for example. And then here I'm gonna take a trade from the LTF swing very high entry model number 1, for example. And then there I'm gonna trade into a horizontal resistance level. And then there I'm gonna take a fair value gap entry. Okay. And then here I'm gonna, once it breaks the trend line, I'm gonna go short when it breaks the trend line. Imagine me doing this. How the fuck would I know what my win rate is? You tell me. You don't, right? You gotta mess up everything. And this is what I see all the time with beginning traders. They see price movement and no idea. They just feel the need to go in. They forget about everything. They just enter. And what tends to happen, and this is some deep shit. This is some deep shit. The underlying psychology behind that is you already knowing, unconsciously, you might not think this, but unconsciously, you know and you feel that you don't deserve it. Even if you win. You can be happy and all that stuff, but you felt deep inside that you don't deserve it because you didn't have a plan. It was all randomness. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And because you internally feel, unconsciously feel that you do not deserve it, you come back to that same thing, and that's what we call self-sabotage. There will come a moment when you sabotage yourself, you lose all your money, and then it's like, oh yeah, Lorenzo did it. Yeah, right. Good one. That's the worst. Self-accountability. Internal knowing that you don't deserve it. You feel that you don't deserve it. And therefore, self-sabotage. So we're going to get rid of that. All right. So that's why our core is growing so fucking fast right now. The people in our community right now, the people in Discord right now, YouTube right now, that's why we're exploding. Because we're working now with a system that is easy to understand, easy to follow, unique, works, right? And is, you know, very clear, very straightforward. Our core is getting smarter. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's how you take over the game in the long term. Growing a bigger core over and over and over and over again. And we're still at the beginning because, you know, we have students. Students become teachers. Teachers guide new students. These students become teachers, you name it. Yeah, so we're facing a lot of resistance here, right? Not really that follow through right now at the moment. We're getting rejected from it. We're not closing above the previous daily value area high. Here we have 7 minutes left for the 30-minute closure. Yeah, it has some difficulties here. If you start closing on the hourly or 30-minute above here, yeah, it might helps us a little bit. But overall, you can see on the 1 hour as well that it is getting pushed back quite aggressively. You can say, okay, I might look at the lower time frame now, and I'm waiting for this to break. And then we have a rejection from the value area high. And that could result into like an entry model 1 on the lower time frame, which is something like this. Stop loss above the highs. And then we target the 2380 first, but of course the LTF swing again. So maybe this is something interesting if we do close the 30-minute below it, below the 2386. That could result into that rejection play here. But we have to wait and see if that can be an entry here for us. Does he work with MT4, MT5? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The thing I struggle with the most is seeing the price move and afraid of the trade disappearing without my entry. I'm watching to hopefully get better. Yeah, that's FOMO at its finest. Absolutely, I get it. I get it. It's part of the process, man. Absolutely. How much will the membership cost? I'm going to join no matter what, but I still want to know. We'll let you know tomorrow. Some people think it's going to cost thousands of dollars. A lot of these like courses are just for a course, not even for a community, not even for events, education, live trading events, but also live educational events, plus the setups, plus the actual concepts themselves. No, man, we're gonna make it accessible, not thousands of dollars. How many trades per week do you get on average? You mean on stream or in general? Oh, in general, much more than one a day, of course. We're trading like many more pairs. You know, I trade London as well. So I wake up, usually go to the gym, come back, trade London, then work a little bit, go boxing again, come back, trade New York. So yeah, I trade multiple different instruments. I trade GU, I trade also EU, I trade GJ, gold, and the indices. So sometimes I have a lot of trades in a week, and sometimes I have just a couple trades in a week. It really depends. It really depends on the market, man. It's really hard to give you now a number and say what it is here. For gold, I think we had like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, last week every stream for sure. Before that, 1, 2. Same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also in a week. So also every day. 1 stream, 2. 2. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty consistent on stream. Are you only using your own strategy? Only my own strategy. Yeah. Well, it's not my own strategy. It's our strategy now. So amazing. I see that from the 1178 votes, we have 69% downloaded the ebook here. That's really, really solid here, guys. So keep it up. Keep it up. So yeah, you have the ebook now. 69%, okay. So who is fully committed here to be with us? 1 year, this year. Learn, evolve. No matter, you can choose where. But 1 year, live streams, you name it. If so, let me know. Say I'm committed. Because I'm trying to also know who my core audience is here. I see a lot of our core right now. It's really good to see that. So I do like this, by the way. If the 30-minute here taps into the previous daily very high, and we flip it, I think we have something here. We don't have a bottom wick now, but if we create a bottom wick here and we flip bullish again, it might be good. Might be good for us. Keep in mind, major resistance at 23.98 though. So do take that in consideration. Stop loss will be done like around 23.83, something like that. But that closure above the previous daily very high is good. It's a good sign here. Okay. So number one, of course, you want to learn LTA concepts. You want to learn how to trade it. Because like what tends to happen is people download the ebook. They backtest it. They see it's working. And they're looking at these levels and they're like, what? How is that even possible? Like, how are these levels so precise and like accurate? And this is all great, right? Fantastic strategy, all that stuff here. But if your why is not on point, it's not going to work out. You also need to think, okay, the only way I'm going to commit myself for a full year is by having my why on point, the reason why I'm doing this. Because there's no way you're gonna motivate yourself for a full year if you don't know why you're doing it. For example, when I had nothing, I had to take care of a lot of things. So I had a lot of money, and then my girl got pregnant, and then I lost a lot of money in that period. So I needed to make it happen. There was no more excuse for me, and I made it happen. So my why was obviously my family, the people around me, where I was responsible for. And I felt the need of taking care. Like it's that deep, the deep inner, strength that you get as a man, that you feel the need to take care of your other people. It can be even your family, it can be even your mother. You feel the need to take care of other people. For me, my family was my main driver. There was no other way around it. I had to make it happen, no matter what. So for me, there was no question anymore. You're gonna be motivated for a while, but that disappears. And it comes back to your why. So, what is your why? Truly, what is your why? I really want to know that. Because it's important, man. Because, we just talked about the FOMO, right? And not having a strategy or a plan, a game plan. That comes from not being aware of your why. Because you don't care enough. You just don't care enough. That's what you're telling yourself unconsciously. I got a family to take care and provide for. Same here, I need to support my family. Carling says, my why is I want to buy time to help people. Klaus says, reason for me is to make my parents and kids to be well financially. Yeah, your kids as well, man. Once you become a man, once you become a father or mother, everything changes. It's like you now have like a little being to take care of. But same for your mother, man. Your mother stood up, worked probably her ass off to support you, to stick with your shit, that little shit you are, taking care of you. You always want to give back. It's super, super important. My 3 boys are my driving force. Amazing. T-shirt says, being a man is our duty, just figuring it out. That's it. If you're a man, then you're gonna figure it out. That's the plan. You are a man, now you need to become the man with the plan. That's it. Matty, helping my family out of debt. I see you, Matty. Great to hear. The Boyski says, I have 4 kids. I need the monies. 100%. Yeah, I want to see more answers, man. We're in it together. Come on. In the meantime, I think we're setting up hard here for the 1 hour. If the hourly closes like that, fantastic here. That will be the first closure above the previous daily very high again. Yeah, the thing is that just wanted to definitely look at the Friday range, right? Because this is the biggest range we had. And every single time around this range here, we got rejected. So such an important level to look at and not neglect when we get there. I didn't see a clear entry model around here. Our entry model didn't shape around the 2378, so there was no entry there. Unless we entered on a limit or buy limit order, would have been a different story. We can do that sometimes as well. That's what I'm actually doing now. So there are going to be a couple entry models are going to be added along the way. This is still going to be like a 100 pip. It's a 100 pip window still. So yeah, let's see how we react around either one of these levels. This one was way too aggressive, and again, you can try to get your entry here, but you're then below the previous daily very high. We could have easily rejected there as well, so would have not been that clean. Johnny says, break the cycle of poorness in my family and create wealth for my generation and a generation of family after that. I do not know my father, so I want to create it for my 70-year-old son. GT Pop Music Channel, maybe we need to do the opposite. Sell from 2396 previous POC. Well, we have been rejecting from it very strong, very aggressively, so it might be the case. Yeah, let me write it down real quick, because there's definitely a chance that this range is gonna hold very well. Yeah, I think we're good. How did you determine the EPD POC? Well, you can see that rejection already, right? That rejection came from the Friday range. So the Friday range was, of course, the wildest range. And the reason why was, of course, that we saw a move up here. I think we opened bullish. We came up around 600 pips. And then we dumped around 1,000 pips in one day. That's insane. So the point of control is the area where the most volume has been traded. So of course you're going to face a lot of resistance there. So we utilized the Friday range because Friday was the high. Friday was the high of the week, of the previous week. Yeah, we're good or what? We're getting attacked. I think we're good now, right? Okay. All right, refresh your page should be good. Yeah. Yo, is it good or not? I think it's good. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Internet. Indonesian internet. Overall, it's pretty good, to be honest. I'm actually very surprised. It works pretty well. For the last weeks, it's been doing really well. Yeah. Okay, we're going. We're going. We're getting pushed up really hard to New York, so that's always good. So let's see what happens around the 2396. And if we form an entry model there, boom, we take it back to the previous daily very high. So yeah, I saw a message of somebody indeed saying that he lost his business over the last years. I mean, it's super common right now. So there are a couple guys in our community that experienced the same thing. And they also went into trading after that. And they've been doing pretty well now. So yeah, man, all it takes is some consistency, some focus, a clear strategy, a clear path. And mainly the consistency is what matters here. The combination of everything. And I think two guys are funded that I know lost their business during that same period of time. So it is definitely possible. I cannot give you an answer on like how long it will take. You know, some people get it right away. Some people, you know, it takes years. Some people never get there. But that mainly has to do with the mindset. You guys get why your why is so important? If so, I want to see a W in the chat here. Alright? It's the only way. I made a commitment this year. I said I'm going to travel. This year I'm going to travel. And it was the stupidest thing I could ever say. Because we have now created the best thing ever. And it's going to get released. And we're still at the beginning of the year. We still have around 8 months left of like full-on grind mode to get ready. I mean, the world is not getting in a happier place right now. We all know that. So, yeah, we have to make the difference together. Just cashed in 70 pips from the 50-minute order block. Confluence is the LTF swing very high. Nice. Yeah, so this is something that I'm gonna release. I think in the next book, the next edition of the book is working, and I think this is gonna be the biggest thing. Is working with limit orders. Also. So for now we have our confirmation trades. So like our entry model number 1, 2, 3. 3A and B. So these are 4 different entry models. You see them happening all the time on different time frames. But the limits are going to be added on because I think there is we have something very, very powerful there. But it has to make sense. And that's what's going to come next time. I don't think it's worth it to put it into the first edition yet. Because I do not think that it's going to be... I think it's going to be really hard for people to work with at the beginning. With limit orders especially. Zion says, I'm a student sending myself to college in Germany and I have a 3-month-old kid I need to provide for. That's why I really need to get this right. And I'm 22. Oh, you're still young. Well, congratulations, first of all, 3 months. So congrats. That's beautiful. All right, we're getting now almost to that level. Why is LTA Concepts not working on Nvidia stock? Let me set an alert on this level. We're holding up very strong so far, but let's alert is set. What do you mean why it's not working on Nvidia stock? Fixed range right there. What do you mean it's not working? This looks really pretty solid to me, bro. That's one layer. See what was what happened around this one. I mean, looks pretty solid to me, dude. Yo. You tell me. Okay, let the sensitive index. I think, yeah, gold's almost there. So let's stick with gold for now, because we're getting very close towards our 2396 level. Let's see if it gets rejected from it. Overall, I think this 50-minute will close, 30-minute will close soon. I think this is still the same 30-minute candle. Still the same 30-minute candle, so... we need to get the double wick confirmation first. We do indeed have the week here, so... let's clean it up a little bit. So we have a couple things to talk about. So number one, we do have indeed the... is it the previous week? Yeah, it's the previous weekly, or it's the current weekly C value higher. Okay, so this is good. If we start closing now below it, the next candle comes in, taps into it, then the third candle, I think on the 50-minute is our trade, is our short trade. First reaction is great. Yeah, for everyone who enters on these limit orders already at these levels, I get it. I get it. I do get it sometimes. But make sure you have really properly backtested this yourself. Because we're still in the process of backtesting this as well. Which is, it's gonna come. It's gonna come into our book as well here. But these limit orders are very aggressive. So be aware of that. Pretty strong rejection so far. And it's the hourly, right? It's the hourly closure as well. So same as the 30. So 30 and hourly, of course, closing simultaneously here. If the next hourly taps it in again and flips it, it's a sell. Yeah, I think the 15-minute already. I think the 15-minute could be it already. If the 15-minute next taps into it again, and we flip the body of the previous candle, I think that we have something. Yeah, we tapped into our we tapped into that key level, which is an important level indeed. Current weekly very high. We took a trade from that, I think, a week ago as well. It was a retest though. It was still bullish, a bullish retest too. Prashant says, bro, are you not attending the crypto events in Dubai? You know what it is, bro? I don't want to get wet. It's actually quite crazy, let's be honest here. Dubai. How can it be flooding in Dubai, right? Like, it's like mind-blowing. All right, nice closure, nice closure, nice closure. All right, if you tap into this zone and we get rejected from it, then and we create that like top wick. So let's say we are sitting around there. Yeah, something like that. Wow, it's already coming down so much, and now it's going to create the top wick here. How much was this move here? 45, yeah, a bit big on the big side as well. This could easily flip here. Let's see once it gets in there again. But it was a big move down previously. No entry model yet. No, we're gonna wait to see here. They wanted water for a long time. They don't have a drainage system. Yeah, because they didn't need it, right? The flooding, yeah, the cloud seeding. Yeah. So they can manipulate, they're manipulating the weather, right? That's what they're doing. It's pretty smart. But you think that was the main reason for the floodings? Or you think it was just a storm? Do you think it was actually manipulated? Or you think it was a storm? How many pips is your stop loss? It depends. It really depends on the previous candle. Most importantly though, we're looking at, we're looking at a little bit like a positive RR on average. So we want to make sure that we're staying positive. Because we need to win, we want to win at least 70% of the time. And we do not want to lose more than 30%. That's it. If you start losing more than 30%, then it gets messy. But there's actually no way that will, I don't see that happening. Is this straight missed? I don't see an anti-model. What about you guys? No, the top wick needs to be there. That GU trade was sick. Yeah, the GU trade was nice. I agree. Yeah, let me see where GU is now. Yeah, it just went to TP2 and that's it. It turned around. it actually held here pretty well here. Of course, you still credit at low. So obviously you would face the most resistance there. That's why I only left 25% running. If I would have left more than 25% heading in towards that top here, it would have got, you know, a potential break-even trade would have been already the case, right? So there was still a chance we would come back up to the previous week very low. But I think that initial trade was just, yeah, it couldn't be better, man. It couldn't be better. The way it broke above the opening price of the week and it started to come here. And it just tapped into it perfectly and it broke. It was just really, really clean. So yeah, congrats. There's anti-money 1 in 1 and 5 minutes. So not in the 5 minute, because you needed to see it tapping into it twice. And you wanted to make sure that this candle would have had the top wick to break below. That would have been a trade for sure. There would have been that entry here, stop loss above. And we target then the previous daily value area low. Something like that. For sure would have been a trade if that wick was created there. It's really important that we do create this, okay? This more looks like just, you know, crazy manipulation. This could be easily a flip to the upside again. So we're kind of hovering in between here. If it had a top wick on his entry model, do you sometimes enter on the flip of the candle or always waiting the break? So if the FT, let's say that this happens, right? This is a great question. So if we take this trade and this top wick was created and this wick would exceed the previous wick and it flips bearish, I would go for the candle flip. For the body flip. If it doesn't, so if it's like, let's say, it creates a top wick, but it does not break the previous wick, and it just taps into the weekly value high, or just, you know, creates it above the body, at least above the body of the previous candle, and it then flips it, then I want to see at least a break of the wick. So it's the difference. That's the difference. So again, just to confirm one more time, a top body, longer than the previous candle, the previous wick, we can enter on the flip, on the body flip. If it's around there, so if you create something like this and it flips it, you want to break the wick. In this case, the bottom wick is not that big, but sometimes it's bigger. So you want to break the wick. Okay? It's super key. That's when we actually take a trade on the... Yeah, that can save your stop loss as well, right? It can reduce your pips as well significantly. So that's definitely important factor. That's why in this entry model on page 50, in this case, you can look for that flip here also of the previous body. But it's important that you look at how that wick of that break where you're going to take a trade from was created. That's the key difference for me between a body flip, a body entry, and a wick entry. So that's where I know, okay, it has to break the wick or it has to break the body. Because I just know that they're taking that liquidity here on top. Just to squeeze it out. And if you then flip it, there is just more of a chance of that continuation. If you don't, and you just create the top wick, you really want to start breaking below the wick. And to aim for that. But yeah, in this case, there was no top wick, so we couldn't take the trade. Let's see what the dollar is doing. So the dollar is, yeah, man, dollar is getting rejected again, fam. So we saw it here, we saw it here. That's also a beautiful confirmation. So actually, gold is still holding up very strong. You can scalp it short quickly, but it still looks very strong overall. Yeah, I'm still going to keep the 23.96 as an option here. Knees in 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah, crude oil. Okay, let's see how that goes. But it's probably nothing too crazy, unless these numbers are really wild. Yeah, ebook, nice. Get it, man. It's free. Get it. People like free stuff in general. So yeah, tomorrow the yearly membership, it's going to be open after, I think we have been closed for 2 months. Almost 2 months. We have been rebranding everything to LTA. We're gonna all trade that one strategy simultaneously together. So if you are fully committed, like you said, you explained your why already. What the reason is, because you need that. Then pay very close attention tomorrow on the stream, because tomorrow is gonna be the big day. Okay? And then Friday we're gonna do a private stream for the people that came in. So 100 people, and then we close down here. We do expect it to sell out pretty fast, based upon the emails here. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about. These emails, man. I'm extremely grateful for everyone who were, sending emails to me. I messaged a lot of you guys back yesterday. I took a lot of my time to get back to you, because some of you guys, you wrote me paragraphs after paragraphs of emails about your story, about how you utilize the ebook, about what you learned here, about how you never really thought about VoIP before. It's really warming to see all these emails coming. It's actually crazy. So I'm very grateful for you guys putting in the work to just send an email, man. Like, yeah, that the fact that you would even think about it, it's a nice gesture. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like, what, 50 minutes? 50 minutes? If you see 50 minutes, even a reaction one more time for the 23.94, 23.86, then it's for me entry potential. But I want to see something happening in like 50 minutes here. Do not want to waste everyone's time here right now. Okay, we have to look at setups, entry models. If they don't occur or appear, we can sit and wait. But you know, the levels are clean. 23.94, 23.86. 50 minutes, we should be able to get, when this 30-minute close, we should be able to get somewhere. Bro, if this continues, there'll also be no trade today. If that's the case, it is what it is, fam. I just cannot force trades, right? You guys know how we work. So we had, last week we had a trade every single day. The week before, every single day. The week before, two trades in a single stream. This week, no trade. That's the game. That's the game. But we're gonna see in like 50 minutes here. That's how we have our spreadsheet, of course. K-map US30 to see if there is an entry there. Okay, we can if you guys want to. I asked this also before. If you guys don't see anything on gold, are you guys interested in looking at the NAS or US30 for entry models? Yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in that. Because then we have always a backup, like we said before. Yeah, so the previous weekly very high was the trade. That was the trade. We talked about this one. Especially when you looked on the futures, was actually perfect. So entry model number 1, right? Look at this one on a Monday. Monday was perfect, and the reason why I like Mondays as well, and this is the reason why we're gonna stream on Mondays now as well, is because of the fact that you will most of the time come back into either the previous weekly value area high, point of control, or value area low. That's one entry model, the previous week and the retest. The second entry model, not the entry model in terms of trade model, but just the way you look at these key levels, is the Sunday open. If you have these two, the previous weekly levels and the Sunday open, you're gonna find a really good setup on a Monday. And this is a key example. So you had the previous week here. So for example, right? And then we're gonna go to Nasdaq real quick, because maybe there is something here. So, okay. Week finished. Let me quickly get it sorted. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Okay, so this is the previous week, right? The blue line to the blue line. That's why you have this indicator. You take the volume profile from the left to the right. It gives you now two levels. It gives you the value area high, which is also the previous week, the previous Sunday open of that same week. You have also the point of control. You can highlight this one as well, of course. You want to make sure you do that. So you do the point of control here. And then you target the previous weekly value area low as well. So you now have these three key levels already. That's it. With these three key levels, you now know, okay, the market opens up here. So now you have these levels set. Just purely based on volume, right? The Sunday open is there as well. So let's highlight the Sunday open. Done. You have all your key levels. Now let's see what price does. PUC reacts, but is unable to give you an entry model. It doesn't give you what you need here. It gives you a potential opportunity, but you can see that this week didn't tap into the previous weekly POC. So that's one. So eventually start coming up. This is where it goes. This is your entry model. So 1, 2. And then you break the wick, right? You don't go for the body, you go for the wick. That's your entry model number 1. And that's your trade. So you take your entry there. Your stop loss above. You take profit at the POC. That's your TP1. And then of course you target the previous weekly value low and the Sunday open. You also have all that liquidity built up here. It's like a great target. So that's how you enter, how you go. Boom. Eventually, you still close below it. It's up to you to decide if you want to close full or if you feel like, okay, because you're in a downtrend still, you want to look for that continuation. And because there was that liquidity was built up here, you know, this was of course telling you that we might breaking it, right? You create that break. So there was a continuation there. And that's the trade. It's a massive, massive trade right here. Crazy. Gold is melting. Okay, let's see. Let's check. Okay, this is good. And let's see if we can hold here. But that's how I would trade on a Monday. The previous weekly and the opening prices of the week. So the Sunday open. Because they're so easy to trade. So this one got rejected there. This one now you're seeing a reaction from, right? So these levels are doing their thing here. Now it's about our entry models. Overall, you can still see that the hourly top wick here is has practically very weak top wick. You're tapping into that zone. The 4 hour is starting to slow down, so be aware of the 4 hour here. But if you look at the 1 hour, the hourly can still come up once back towards that same top. Yeah, sell order at 23.96, only risking 1%. I agree. I think that around 23.96 we have something very, very good here. I think it's a really, really solid level. It was the 23.96 for sells and the 23.70 for buys. We never came down here. We never came down here. If you would come there, that would have been the sweet spot entry. Would have been the biggest trade. Because from there, I knew if we saw some sort of entry model there, we have like a 250 pip move. Now we have to work internally in these middle ranges. So like the value area high, the previous daily value area high. So just to clarify, any key level that you see draw here, these are all key levels where we have entry models from. So it doesn't matter if it happens here, it doesn't matter if it happens here, if it happens here, or it happens here. It's just we need to see our entry model play out. And that's at either double wick confirmation, that's either that consolidation, manipulation, and expansion. Lorenzo, when was your last news trade? My last news trade was 1 week ago. 1 week ago. I don't think we traded the CPI, but we didn't get triggered into our position. But then we took our trade after. We took a trade after the New York Stock Exchange opened. I think that was it. Crazy how accurate these levels are, man. Over and over and over again. Yes, I agree. Sometimes there are no entry models, but it's pretty wild how accurate these levels are. So once our next edition is gonna get released, limits are gonna be involved here. And I think later on the stream, we can take this and utilize this also in our private group a lot more. Because it's just happening over and over again. So are these key levels are possible entries or requirements met, or are any key levels stronger than others? Yes. So when you look at swing points, right? These are like the swing points. Obviously the POC levels, value area low, high. Key levels are always better to look at when you're at these extensions of these like swings. That's why market structure is just important to understand regardless. So the more you're in these like lower and higher like zones, the more confident, the higher probability, the more you can risk as well, in my opinion. The more you're gonna work with internal levels, the more you can wait for your confirmation as well. But you just have to be a little bit tighter with your risk management. That's what happened the last trade. You know, we didn't had that, you know, but we still took a trade. So yeah, just have to be a little bit more active. Second version of the ebook is going to be free, of course. We created it for a reason. We created it to spread awareness. And we created it not in a way like, oh, you know, just read through it and that's it. No, you should be able to actually work with it. You should be able to just go to the ebook and the next day be able to take a trade. Yo, it's wild how the previous daily very low is holding here. So what I'm waiting for now? Some sort of entry model on either the 2396 or the 2386. We tapped into it fantastically, but we didn't really show here that we are capable of entering. The reason why we keep the 2396 as an option is just because it's the strongest level from the Friday. It's a Friday we cannot neglect. It's absolutely not possible to neglect here because it's the Friday range where you came up 600 pips and you came down 400 pips and you came down 900 pips at the same day. So the amount of trades that were placed around this level are absolutely insane. So this is a level of high interest for a lot of traders. Can anyone help me? I use C-Trader platform. I cannot get the volume profile from anywhere. Yeah, so are there guys here in the chat who are like only using MetaTrader or C-Trader and not looking at TradingView? Let me know. Because if that's the case, then we're gonna look for solutions. Because I think there are solutions out there. But it depends on the broker, I think. Yeah, because most of us here, I think, use TradingView as just our tool to analyze, and we use, we use MetaTrader for our execution. Yeah, for me personally, when I look at MetaTrader only, I would be missing out on a lot of different things, man. I would not feel comfortable with taking entries. But that's my way of doing it. So, it's different for everyone else, of course. As you said, you started trading gold at plus 500. Do you think this platform is okay for gold? Are there any better ones for gold? Yeah, I started on plus 500. Can you believe that? No, I would not trade on that platform, man. I would absolutely not trade on that platform. The slippage is crazy. Yeah, it's really, really wild. You have to pay for TradingView? No, it's free. It's free, man. Just use the free edition first. Maybe get a trial of something. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, gold is still ranging in between. I give it like 10 minutes. 10 minutes for an entry model, a clear entry model. Or I'm gonna head into the Discord and see with you guys from there. Let's see if we can reach the 2396. How to get the LTA indicator in TradingView, Lorenzo? Please help me. Yeah, so get into our Discord, my G. Go to the LTA indicator section and click on TradingView here. Boom. You get there. And then you will have to add it to your favorite indicators and it pops up there. Okay? It pops up there. Is Vantage better than IC markets? I think so, yeah. At least in terms of slippage. Yeah, much better. That's the reason why I left IC markets, to be honest. A year and a half ago. Because I got wrecked with slippage sometimes. %. So let's say we're going to get to the 2396 here. Okay. And I'm not streaming any longer. And it starts to consolidate here forever. Then keep a close eye on page 50. Around there, if you're new, read this page. And page 51. Okay. The reason why this level is such a good level, is such an important level, is because of the fact that this has to do with the swing of this whole expansion that we're still testing. And we might come up here first, we might, create a massive wick or something, and then we, but as long as we close below it, this could still set in the tone back to the 2370. And that's still the play we're looking for here. So for example, on the 4 hour, you can see already that the 4 hour has a very weak bottom wick as well. But that 4 hour closes in around 2 hours from now. 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. So if you get up here and you take out the previous highs and you still close the hourly below it, I think, or hourly 30 minute below it, I think it's setting up for a reversal. Potentially coming back down again towards the lows here. Which then could result into a buy again, also. So yeah, let's just see, man, how we go in the next like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Is it important to trade with low spreads? Well, it's just you want to have high liquidity. That's it. So the liquidity is what matters. So the more liquidity, the better it is. The better, your opportunity is going to be. Because if there's no liquidity in your enter, the spreads are going to be massive. The differences between the buy and the bid and the ask are going to be way too big. And it's just a headache, man. I've been trading Asia session before. Because I live in Asia, right? So I'm trading Asia session. And sometimes I got into a trade on a Forex pair. And I was 0.5 R in drawdown. Before I even entered. Or before I, just entered 0.5 in drawdown. Tomorrow's unemployment claim. Yeah, so tomorrow I think the best opportunities will come. Yeah. We can benefit from the news here. Where do you live, brother? I live in Bali, man. Yeah. I have been living in Bali since 2020. And the reason why I cannot leave Bali right now is because I'm gonna fight soon. So I have to stick here for a full year with you guys, crushing it. That's my commitment. It's perfect for me. Okay, I'm gonna fight, and in the meantime, you know, I have to keep it cool. I have to keep my diet on point. Cannot party. Just focus. So trading is perfect. Helping you guys out, perfect. Trading live on stream, showing how we can help people here on stream. Perfect. But I'm very, very, very proud of you guys here. Absolutely. The amount of emails, number one. The amount of emails I got from you guys, number one. Fantastic. The amount of messages in Discord. The amount of people sharing LTA setups right here, getting these winning trades in. I couldn't be more proud, couldn't be more happy. Which was this? Xau Usd. Yeah, amazing, man, amazing. Rants, congrats, amazing. Azul, amazing. Euros. Platinum. I see more people trading platinum lately. Much more people trading platinum. Of course, this is our trade that we took. Guys, keep it up. You guys are putting in the work. You guys are utilizing the levels here. I'm extremely proud, man. Like, there's nothing better. People think, oh, it's easy. I'll create a concept. I'm going to create my own strategy. Everyone can say, okay, I'm just going to create my own strategy and that's it. But number one, 2 years of testing. Number two, how do you then put it into a package where it makes sense? It actually is easy to understand, easy to digest. So you can actually get it and actually get it quickly and utilizing it. And then the ebook came as the foundation. It was like, boom. So that's it for me today, man. No trade again. Same as yesterday. I just can't force anything in the market. If it doesn't give me what I want, then I'm not gonna take it here. Last week, we were super active in trading. This week, so far, I don't know what's going on. But we have to take it a little bit easy here. Okay, this is what the market is telling us right now at the moment. So tomorrow is a news day. So tomorrow we have to see something happening. All right, tomorrow is the big day as well. Keep a close eye on the release. 100 spots. We talked about your why. We talked about the reasons why it is 100 spots. Tomorrow we're going to do this on stream. Preferably after the news. If you trade the news, then after the news. But stick around here because it's going to be important moment. Okay, get involved here and make sure that you are here. And keep it up, friend. Keep sharing it and keep putting these levels also in the chat. Keep a close eye on it because I want to see more of you guys looking at these levels because you see how crazy accurate these levels are. Even if you just look at, even if entry models do not appear, you can still see how crazy these levels are, right? Look at this right here. Look at this right there. Like that's, you can call it magic. It's no magic, okay? It's volume. Volume is how the market runs, right? It's like fuel for your car. It's the only way necessary to continue here, okay? So keep it up, fam. And again, last time, 23.96. If you see an entry model appear, download the ebook, make sure you look at it. 23.96, leading all the way back here. If you do see a strong rejection here, I think it could align with the 4-hour flip. And if the 4-hour flips, you're in it. And it could come down as low as 23.70. So that closure is going to be super important. And don't get afraid when you take out the highs because it's definitely possible. But obviously be aware of the closures around that level and the entry models around that level as well here, okay? In that sense, we're going to head into Discord. Tomorrow we're going to open up. It's going to be exciting. And then Friday, we're going to also have a private live stream for all the new people as well. So looking forward to see you then. Hopefully tomorrow we get a trade, man. All right? Sometimes we get 2 trades in the stream, sometimes nothing. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get a nice trade too. But that's how it works, all right? That's how it works. All right, okay. Nice, Daniela. Thank you so much. 8 a.m. EST tomorrow. Be there. Compare, man. Thank you, man. Euros, G, Lord Blanket, G. Zubai says LTA works. Of course it works, bro. We created it. Of course it works. You guys are legends. Absolute legends. Thank you so much. I'll end it with a nice video for you. Okay? Perfect. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bloody are the pages of history. Since the dawn of human civilization, competition has been ingrained in our bloodlines. Humans have endlessly fought for resources, power, and territory. Throughout history, competition drove human societies to develop sophisticated military strategies and tactics. As civilization expanded, competition only intensified. In ancient Greece, city-states like Athens and Sparta competed for supremacy. Fueled by conquest, the violent bloodbaths of ancient Rome were central to the expansion of the Roman Republic into a vast empire. The struggle for survival, the ambition to reign supreme. War has shaped the course of humanity, leaving a bloody legacy with the rise and fall of empires. As civilization entered the modern era, competition evolved beyond just man-to-man combat into the realms of technology and global financial markets, and the next stage of warfare began. Nations now fight for economic dominance through trade agreements and currency manipulation. Political parties engage in fierce campaigns to win the support of voters and gain control of governments. And some may say the elite central bankers control it all from the shadows. In the modern arena of competition, trading emerged as the battleground where traders deploy their strategies, conquer digital territory, secure profits, and accumulate assets. Like warriors on the battlefield, traders must remain mentally strong and resilient, making calculated decisions in the face of adversity. The bells of war ring deep in your bones. Trading is war. It's player versus player. The violent sentiment is the same, with victors and losers. The deeper you understand that trading is war, the more serious you become about mastering the game. You were born to win. You are here to advance your bloodline. This is the way of evolution, a constant battle for survival. In the financial coliseum, only the mentally strong warriors and disciplined strategists will achieve wealth and power. On this foundation, LTA Concepts was born.